Coming to you live from the Rinks and Hop Hog, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan is going to be taking you through this two-game Sunday night showcase. Starting off in the JV division, as we see the leaders of the JV division, ESM, taking on Longwood. And I take a quick look at the standings. Longwood finding themselves in 7th place with a 6-8-1 record. That one tie came against ESM back in September. ESM's 13-1-1 record on the year. Good for first place, as I mentioned. And again, that one tie, a 2-2 tie against Longwood. So the long-awaited rematch between these two teams. ESM, of course, led by their leading scorer, Ryan Helbig. He has had quite the season, putting 36 goals in 15 games played, adding 16 assists to go along with those 36 goals for good measure. Well, fun fact, if Helbig didn't have any assists this year, he would still be leading the JV division in points with 36. It is quite, or pardon me, he would be third. Tied for fourth, rather. Or no, tied for third with Dylan Simone of Sachem. Anthony Saguna would have one more point than him. And Trapani with 2. It's been that type of season for Ryan Helbig and ESM as they have dominated their competition throughout this season. We take a look at the goaltending matchup between ESM and Longwood tonight, as a lot of Longwood players coming to this late. Step aside for the national anthem, and when we come back, I'll get into the goaltending matchup. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. A "Let's Go Bills" chant coming from the crowd to my left. Of course, that is the main ticket item, but thank you so much for tuning into the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on this, not the Divisional Conference Finals weekend in the NFL, of course, getting the headlines. ESM riding a massive win streak, including very impressive victories against St. Anthony JV Black, 10-3, East Islip 7-2 victory, 10-4 over KPC, and 10-1 over Connect Watsaville for getting the 1-0 win in forfeit fashion. Meanwhile, Longwood are coming off a tough defeat to St. Anthony JV Black, a hard-fought game that they dropped 5-3. Very impressive win against Smithtown Hop Hog, 3-2. Lost to Sachem 6-2 prior to that, and then a 7-2 victory against Northport Huntington. They've been up and down. They're getting more players as I speak. Player they're not getting, however, is their goaltender, and that is Sebastian Martins. As we are underway, let's get the scorebook back up there. Longwood and ESM, and here's a drive from Beaudry that goes wide, or actually it went off the goaltender for ESM, who I failed to mention, and that is Damian Zacharowitz, who made the stop. Here's Sawicki. Good pass across. Babinski to the backhand, scores. in a quick start for ESM. They jump out to the early 1-0 lead. Take a look at this pass from Sawicki through the defender. Marchuano and Babinski to the backhand. On the partial breakaway, gets ESM on the board early. 1-0, face-off won by Longwood. They continue to gain players. It was supposed to be a 6:20 start. Started a bit early tonight. Pass from Marchuano, Fandon recollects the puck, and now it's turned over to Helbig. Helbig backhands one across, trying to get it down low. He was looking for Marchuello. Here's Shepard going the other way, trying to go inside, outside around Liska, and Liska with the good defensive play. Back the other way, Helbig, a drive goes over the net. Recollected on the far side by Clements Jr. Taken back by Konjema. And Konjema able to find Taby. It's taken back by Helbig. Helbig moves in, the leading scorer, shoots and scores! Ryan Helbig notching another goal this year. Makes it 2-0. Helbig's 37th. And watch the goaltender just loses his angle ever so slightly, and what an absolute snipe. Posting in for Helbig. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Sharks here early. Not even 4 minutes in. There's another shot blocked. This one coming from Sawicki. Blocked by Benoit. Played around the net. Recollected and fired back to the point where it's held in by D'Amico. Back down low it goes. ESM trying to play it. That's a good play down low by Babinski to take the puck away. Now Babinski looking over his options. Takes it out the far side. Now circles back. Pressured by Benoit, so he fires it back around to the near side. Sawicki on the puck for ESM. Emerges from the corner. Poked away from him by Missarella. Missarella trying to go on around the far side. It's taken back by Babinski. Babinski behind the net. Checked by Missarella. Now onto the stick of Luke Rahill. Back the other way it goes with Nicotri and Longwood. Just trying to put together a couple of good shifts here, already down by 2. Nicotri behind the net, backed up by Jeremy Maresca, and ESM take it back out the other way. Lead pass for Babinski. Into the zone, Babinski has Sawicki with him. Babinski to the near boards. Tries to play it back to Jablonski. And Jablonski returns it to Babinski. Babinski, nice move around Benoit. Sets up the open shot, and they score. 3-0 already in favor of ESM. And this is just, again, another beautiful pass. Babinski, the beautiful move around Benoit. Sets up on a tee for the goal from Luke Rail. And it is 3-0 in favor of ESM. Longwood trying to exit the zone. It's turned over. Sent back to the Longwood end of the ice. Now Bolaro will circle back with it. Evaluating his options. Emerges from the far side of the net. Into the neutral zone. Check from behind. Perseveres through. Gets it into the zone, but immediately turns it over to Martorello. And Martorello brings it in over the line. Takes the shot wide. Cut off on the far side by Longwood's Michael Gaudiello. And now on the stick of Martorano. Banks it out of the zone, soft enough to not create an icing, although it could have been, I feel, there. On the stick of Helbig. Helbig to Martorello. Martorello trying to get around the Longwood defense, taken back by Bolaro for the moment, but there is Helbig to take it right back. Helbig around the net, takes the shot and fought off by Martins. And Longwood escaped the zone. Shepard ahead with it, poked away from him. And back come the Sharks with Lissica. Try to play that one out in front, blocked by Bellaro. And now Bellaro will skate it into the neutral zone. 2-on-2 over the blue line with a back-checking Lissica. Shot deflects behind the net. Played around to the near side. It's going to be held in along the boards by Shepard. Now Nicotri behind the net trying to play the puck. He's met with resistance in the form of Logan McGregor. And McGregor lost it to Nicotri. The one-timer missed. Here's Missarella. The shot just missed. Looking top glove. Had some space there. Missed the net. Martorello now the other way. Challenging Benoit. Here's Helbig. Helbig takes the shot off the side of the net. Played behind the net. Right back onto the stick of Martorello. Puts one out in front. Intercepted by Beaudry. And Beaudry will bank it in. And this one will be an icing against the Longwood Lions. 9:34 remaining in the first period. It's already 3-0 ESM. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan, Carmen John Malizia, taking you through this two-game slate tonight. Got a varsity game after, Middle Country and East Islip. Longwood win the faceoff, played all the way back down. No icing this time. Scooped up and skated on the far side by D'Amico. And D'Amico moves in on his backhand. Trying to get around Missarella. Missarella got a piece of it. D'Amico puts it out in front, but it's right onto the stick of Maresca. His first clearing attempt fails. Now Beaudry will take it back behind his net. Evade the first forechecker. Firing out the other way. Recollected on the far side by Missarella. Missarella moves in, shoots, and a glove save. Good glove save there from Zacharitz. First quality stop of the night. Good rush up the ice there from Missarella of Longwood. Face off to the left of the ESM netminder. 50-50 puck that's picked up by the Sharks. Rail already has a goal in the game, takes the shot, and it's denied by Martins. Rail from Sawicki, Helbig unassisted, and Babinski from Sawicki, so a 2-point night already. Forced Ryan Sawicki. VSM here is Rail again, but taken back by Shepard. Shepard hits the brakes, falls down. No call. Gaudiello tried to backhand it out in front. It's intercepted and fired back out. Bellaro, nice little move there, but ultimately couldn't get it away from Babinski, who takes it back in the other way. Babinski behind the net, lost sight of the puck, but it's taken back by the Sharks. Played out in front, back on the stick of Babinski. Babinski in the far corner, looking over his options, puts one out in front, and it's steered away by Nicotri and skated out by Bellaro. Bellaro through the neutral zone, enters the offensive zone, hits the brakes, and ends up firing it across. Loose puck collected by the Sharks and now intercepted. That was McGregor on the intercept. Good pass, shot, save made, rebound. Did not go in the net. Sprawling across to make the stop. Excellent save by Zacharitz. Sawicki now the other way. Trying to get around Marturano. Got around him but lost the puck in the process. Recollects. Sets up Helbig for the shot. Save made Martins. The rebound ushered away from the front of the net by Marturano. Marturano up the far side for Gaudiello. Gaudiello sends it out of the zone. 7 minutes, 8 seconds in a period that has had not too many whistles. It's fired up the far side. Missarella holds in, moves in, takes the shot. A save made again by Zacharitz. 6:58 left here in the first period. Let's take another look at that previous play and save from Zacharitz. Goes off his own man in front. You see Bellaro. Nice little pass to Shepard. Shepard, nice little pass. Gaudiello There's the shot, and then right here off the skates of Liska, and no, did not go in. Back to action. Long shot denied by Helbig. Rebound poked away from the front of the net, but not out of the zone. D'Amico holds in for the moment. Now it slides past him, and Beaudry chips it out of the zone. Helbig takes it back for ESM. Plays it to the far side. In come the Sharks. Their offsides was Jablonski. Beaudry off the face-off, has it stripped by Helbig. Helbig fires, goes off of Beaudry behind the net. Benoit takes a whack at it, but ultimately it's taken back by Martorello, who plays it all the way out of the zone himself and way out to stop it. Zakowicz almost lost it, now regathers, fires it out the far side. A little bit dangerous, but it pays off as it comes onto the stick of Clements Jr. Gets it across for Helbig, the shot and a save made by Martins. Maresca finds the open Taby as the Longwood Lions break out. Beaudry into the zone. Beaudry knocked down by McGregor. And the Sharks take it back out. Helbig flips it across to Martorello. Martorello has it knocked off his stick by Benoit, and out come the Lions once more. Maresca weaving into the zone, has it knocked off his stick. Good defensive play made by Lissica. Dino Lissica. Martorello puts it in the middle. Broken up by Gaudiello, but scooped up by Babinski, who makes a nice move. But it's ultimately taken off his stick and moved out by Martorano. Or pardon me, that's Missarella. Missarella could not get around McGregor. Nice poke check. And now Babinski takes it off the stick of Gaudiello and moves in. Babinski tried to play it across, went off the skates of defenseman Benoit. Behind the net, Helbig. Out in front, Babinski. Too hard for him to handle. Deflects to the far boards where it's wrapped around. Back onto the stick now of Martorello. Martorello battling the Coterie, poked away. Good play made by Gaudiello. And now Benoit will step up and gain possession of the loose puck. Taped the shot. It went off the glove of Zakowicz. The rebound was careening back in front, but Benoit had spun back to get back on defense. Good poke check by Bellaro. In comes Bellaro. Over the line. Onside. Blocked away by Zakowicz. Held in by Bellaro for the moment. Fired across. Back come the Sharks. Sawicki looking for Babinski, sticked away by Martins. Put back out in front again! And it somehow is kept out by Martins. What a save! We might just catch the end of it here. No, perfect. Here it is behind the net. Comes out in front for Babinski, and it did not go. Caught the glove of Martins. That's a positioning save for the Longwood netminder, as that was a bang-bang play. Just got to trust you're in the right spot. Especially difficult for goaltenders when that pass is coming from behind the net. Here's a good move from Bellaro, but Bellaro ultimately couldn't evade the defensive pressure of D'Amico. Puts one out in front, save, rebound, score! Congemma bats in the rebound, and Longwood are on the board. Again, great job from Bellaro to stick with it. Behind the net, puts it out in front. Taby has the first go at it. Save made, rebound, no chance for Zakowicz there. And Longwood have cut the lead to 2. Showing some life here late in the first period. Getting on the board. See if they can add to it. And Conjema on the intercept. Tries to play the puck, mishandled, and out come the Sharks. Bolaro trying to step up on Babinski. Babinski had the puck for a little bit there, but now it's Bolaro who skates into the Sharks zone. Flips it up on his stick. Look at that little move. Oh, gets them in the zone, long shot. Caught the side of the net. Babinski trying to clear. Bolaro has it to himself and down low for Maresca. Goes by him, Lissica to play it. Met by Taby at the far corner. Marcherano steps up on the puck to keep it alive. But it's still in the zone, but now ESM will break out with Babinski. Over the red line into the zone, Babinski takes it around the net. Is he going for the Michigan? Maybe thought about it. Has the puck, fires it across. Helbig slows it down for the point shot. It's stopped by Martins, and he'll hold. About 2:05 to go here in the first period. ESM 3, Longwood 1. Conjema, the goal scorer for Longwood. And for Andrew Conjema, his 6th of the year and 9th point in what is now his 15th game played. Face off one on the defensive end by Longwood, and they'll clear. Taby and Bolaro picking up assists on that goal, and for Christopher Bolaro is his 6th assist of the year and 13th point in his 14th game played. And for Connor Taby, his 1st assist of the year. 2nd point. Helbig. Across to Martorello. Back across for the shot. Goes wide. Helbig gets it back to D'Amico. D'Amico puts one on goal, and a pad save made by Martins. Looked like he picked it up late. Shepard trying to clear. D'Amico holds in again. Save made Martins, and he'll jump on the rebound. So there would not be any. Again, this line for ESM, so dangerous. Martorello has 15 goals, 9 assists, 24 points on the year. The shot gets blocked, and Misarella starts the breakout. Gets it over to Gaudiello. Gaudiello try to play it across, blocked by Jablonski. Rebound, put it in front, it's available. Swung at in, still loose, it's still loose. Shepard backhands it off the side of the net. A sprawling Zakowicz somehow kept all those shots out. Take another look at the mad scramble out in front. Fanning on the clearing attempt and playing little goal in net there was Jablonski. Wearing number 2 for ESM. Control off the draw for Longwood. Shot through traffic, deflects, and a save made by Zakowicz. Played around to the other side. Benoit stepping up from his defensive post, takes the puck away. Challenged by Babinski, but emerging is Benoit. Benoit spins it to Misarella. Misarella wrists one, deflected by Nicotri and in! It got through Zakowicz, and Longwood have made it a 1-goal game. Benoit handing off to Misarella. Misarella, seeing the pressure, just needs to get it through. There's the deflection out in front by Nicotri, and it just squeezes past Zakowicz. Fantastic camera work from our cameraman, John Malizia, on that last one. Caught the shot, caught the deflection, and the eventual roll into the back of the net. And it was once a 3-0 game is now just a 1-goal game. Longwood showing a lot of fight against the top dogs in the JV division. Bolaro lifting this one in. It's bouncing and bounces past Zakowicz. Get a whistle, and either we see, is this a high stick? Yeah, so Wiki's going to the box. Quite the momentum shift here in this game. So since Misarella the goal with Nicotri the assist, they'll have to change that. Power play for Longwood. Bellaro moves in, shoots, and a save made. Tough shot. Great save made by Zakowicz with Bellaro going down, ripping that shot upstairs, glancing off of Zakowicz and out of play. Face off to the right of the ESM netminder with 8.7 to go. 50-50 draw that is taken out by Bellaro, put toward the net, blocked, and cleared out of the zone, and that is how the first period comes to an end. First 3 goals belonging to ESM, but Longwood showing a lot of fight, clawing back to make it a 1-goal game as we head to the second intermission. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LA Sports Network. Ryan Brannigan, and I'll be back with you for the second period. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to the Rinks and Hop Hog. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League here on LA Sports Network. First 3 goals belong to ESM, the last 2 for Longwood. So we got 3-2 after 1 to start the second period. Of minute and 32 seconds left of power play time for the Longwood Lions to see if they can try to tie this game up early in the second period. Marciano tapped along by Gaudiello onto the stick of Nicotri. Nicotri with the second goal. Shepard the shot, save made, knocked the stick out of the hands of Zakowicz. Bellaro to himself, down low. Gaudiello surviving the check from Martorello. Around to Shepard. Reverses, that's gonna go past Bellaro and right onto the stick of Martorello, who moves in 2-on-2 shorthanded. Nice move, Martorello. Martorello shoots and a save made. No, it goes in. Squeezed through the pads of Martins and into the back of the net. A short-handed goal to start the second period for ESM. And what a goal it was for Martorello. Takes the shot. It looks like Martins had it, and it just found its way through him and into the back of the net. Tough goal to give up for Martins. And a big goal for ESM to re-extend the 2-goal lead. Face-off one forward by Nicotri. 50 seconds left on the power play for Longwood. Up the boards, here is Benoit playing it back for Misarella. Misarella fires in. Round the boards it goes. D'Amico gets there first. Gaudiello on him. Able to get it to Helbig, who fires it out of the zone. Martorello chasing after it, and Misarella gets there first. Backhands it past Martorello, but he gets it back. Shot for Jablonski's save. Rebound save made Martins. 2 good saves from the Longwood netminder there on Alex Jablonski. And this power play for Longwood really hasn't gotten going. Short-handed goal for ESM and 2 more good chances there. McGregor at the point. Fires around. Misarella tries to slow it down. It's Helbig on the far side, taking it back, firing it behind the net. Out it comes. Pardon me, that was Rail, not Helbig. Down it goes, played by Zakowicz. Round it goes, Missarella meeting McGregor, and the penalty is over. Back to 5-on-5. Here is Babinski into the zone. Nice move, Babinski. Try to get around Benoit out in front. Only one who was there was Nicotri, who takes it away. Leaves the charge up the ice for Shepard, falling down. McGregor in is Shepard, poked away from him. Great defensive recovery made by Elisica. Back the other way come the Sharks, and Luke Rail to Babinski between the legs, wouldn't go. Rail out of the zone. Will it go on goal? It will not. An icing against the Lions. With 12:43 to go here in the second period, ESM back up by 2. Short-handed goal, unassisted from Michael Martorello. And that's exactly who's going to step into the faceoff dot here for the offensive zone draw. That he wins back to Helbig for the shot, and a save made by Martins. They'll do it again to the right of the Longwood Lions netminder. This time it is won by Maresca, and Maresca skates it out of the zone. Congemma holds up, stays onside, knocked off the stick of Maresca by Helbig, and Helbig takes it away from Bellaro and moves in. Helbig, nice move, but takes a bump from Martorano and separates him from the puck. Shot from Jablonski, deflected and gloved down in front by Martorano. Martorano turns it over to Martorello. Taken back by Bellaro, and in come the Lions. 3-on-2 over the blue line. Nice move, Bellaro. Bellaro shoots, and a save made at Congemma, open on the near side. Elected to take the shot. Martorano takes it back, banks it ahead. On the stick of Jablonski, who finds Babinski, who gets it over to Arnold. Anthony Arnold takes the shot. It's fought off by Martins. I think it might have fooled him a bit. He was going one way, the shot came the other. In the feet of Congemma. Maresca trying to push it along. Congemma getting back, but still it's Helbig to his backhand. Just past the stick. Recollected by Helbig. Fired across, looking for Martorello, who plays it off the boards. Still, it is Martorello. Now Arnold trying to play it back to Jablonski, and the Longwood Lions emerge. Congemma, again another 3-on-2. Congemma slowed up, has Beaudry with him, as well as Maresca, and it's Jablonski who takes the puck away. Pitchforks it up the boards. Stepped up, good play by Bellaro. Here comes Maresca with Rail draped all over him. And ESM take it back. Odd man rush for the Sharks. Sawicki, lead pass. Trying to get Babinski, and a great play by Benoit to break it up. And here comes Benoit the other way. Benoit drops it for Shepard. Shepard fires, gloved by Zakowicz, and he'll hold. 10:32 to go in the second period. Back and forth action there. Not a lot of established zone time for either side. A lot of rushes up and down the ice. Wide open game to this point. Here's Missarella off the draw, takes the shot, and a save made by Zakowicz. A deflection goal has beaten Zakowicz, and a rebound goal out in front. Otherwise, he's looked great. Missarella off the boards, takes the shot, deflected, rebound, goes wide. Shepard with the chance in front, and it gets by Missarella. Sawicki races after it. Benoit races over to help break up the rush, and he does. Has it in his skates and turns it over. Back into the zone it goes, Missarella. Circling back with it. Challenged by Rail. Rail brings it around to the far side. It's slowed down by Gaudiello. He gets it over to Benoit. Benoit working on Jablonski. Shoots it up to Missarella, who's into the zone. Missarella trying to drag it around the defenseman. It's a great play by McGregor to break it up. They're not out of trouble yet, though. Flip back along. Loose puck, Nicotri. Out in front, Shepard the shot, and a point-blank stop made by Zakowicz. Rebound played across. Gaudiello back to Benoit. Good offensive shift here for the Lions, and another good save by Sawicki. Pardon me, by Zakowicz. I was looking at Sawicki. .29 to go here in the second period, 4-2. ESM have the 2-goal edge over Longwood. Longwood, though, good shift just there. Try to build on it here. Offensive zone draw, though, won by the Sharks. They'll try to get it out. Race to the puck. And it's circled back by Gaudiello. Gets it back to Martirano, who tries to flip it out for Shepard. And it will result in an icing against the Lions. Martirello, Helbig, and Buzis out there for Stephanie Buzis. Face-off comes to Beaudry. Tries to hit Taby, missed him, and down the ice for another icing. Face off, back down to the left of Martins. One forward by Martirello, but right onto the stick of Bellaro. Bellaro, nice move to try to get around Martirello on the near side. Moves in, takes the shot, and just missed. Classic move. Move into your towards the middle of the left in this case and shoot it back the way you came. Here's Helbig with speed. Helbig, puck rolled off his stick. And Beaudry takes it back for the Lions. Skates up ice. Helbig comes over to take the puck away. It's exactly what he does, and now he moves in. Ryan Helbig, inside outside, shot deflects up and into the netting. .821 left in the middle period. Face off to the left of Martins. A win, or really a point for Longwood, does a long way, no pun intended, to their playoff standing and making the playoffs. As we have quite the race in the JV division. McGregor trying to hold in, and he does. And for ESM, they're trying to get that #1 spot, holding off Sachem, who only trail by 2 points. Back across, Sawicki leaves it for Rail. Raley. Good play. Here's Shepard. Shepard back to Misarella off his skate and nearly deflected in, but McGregor stopped the puck before it got onto his goaltender. Back the other way come ESM. Babinski. The shot comes and a save made off the stick of Rail. Longwood the other way. Shepard trying to deflect it around McGregor. He does. The shot. Save made. Rebound. Off the side of the net. Excellent pair of saves made by Zakowicz. Sawicki now for ESM. Moves in. Poked off his stick. Gaudiello has it knocked off his stick by Babinski. And now Misarella circles back for the Longwood Lions. Nice move. In comes Misarella. Misarella to his backhand. Misarella trying to get back to the forehand. and just couldn't do it. And now here's Martorello in all alone. Martorello, save made by Martins. What a stop. Benoit circles back. Pass blocked by Martorello and gloved by Martins. A little over 6:08 to go here in the second period. Things have slowed down. 3-2 after one, just the one goal for ESM, shorthanded. In the early parts of the second period is all we've got. Outside of course, some fabulous saves. It's all we've got in the goal department. Held in by Helbig, who moves in. Helbig, shot and a save made by Martins. Rebound, cleared from out front and all the way down. Sputtering puck would have gone on goal anyway, but it stops at the circle. Picked back up by the Sharks. Good lead pass to Helbig. Helbig, drop pass. Martorello shoots. And a glove save made. Did it deflect out of play? I'm not quite sure where the puck ended up. I believe it's in the netting. I'll say it glanced off of the net and out of play. Martorello fights through a few checks, moves in, puts it across, and it wouldn't find his man on the other side. Longwood exit the zone. Taken back by Maresca. Pushes it back to Gaudiello. Or pardon me, here's Bellaro. Nice move, Bellaro. Bellaro to the backhand, shoots, and a save made by Zakowicz. What a rush up the ice from Bellaro. Got it to his backhand after he managed to get around all the ESM players. Still had a couple back in position, but he created enough room for that backhand shot and a good save made by Zakowicz. Face off one on the defensive end by ESM, they'll outlet. Here's Babinski with speed. Bellaro trying to check in. Babinski across, fired it wide. Gathered in the corner by Sawicki, who got knocked down, and outlet past Maresca. Cut off. Good defensive play by D'Amico. Sawicki from his knees, able to play it across to Rail. Martorano now back on it. Sawicki across the net to the far side. D'Amico and Taby come together. D'Amico. Now Maresca for Congemma, stepping up on it. Good play made by McGregor. Babinski. Fired across. Good step up by Bellaro. Taby, it just rolls by his stick and down onto the stick of Martorano. Martorano fighting through a few checks to emerge with the puck and bank it out to center. Period of the long change, though. Back comes Sawicki, 2-on-1 developing. Sawicki shoots. Shoulder save made by Martins. Battle in the far corner. Babinski. Battling Bellaro. Babinski able to turn it back before it exited the zone and moves in. Babinski shoots it just wide. Sawicki ran into Martorano. The two of them come together. It's Bellaro, though, who emerges with the puck. 1-on-2, goes between the legs. Try to get around McGregor. McGregor stayed right with him. Plays it out in front. It's intercepted and taken back by the Sharks. And D'Amico backhands it out to center. Nicotri fires it right back in. Zakowicz to stop it for McGregor. Shepard forechecking McGregor. Babinski on the far side. Comes back to Missarella. Missarella shot through traffic, deflects to the near corner. Shepard comes together with D'Amico. Or pardon me, Lissica. Here's Babinski. No, it was D'Amico. Here's Babinski, though. Dropping it for Helbig, poked away from him by Nicotri. Lead pass for Nicotri, just out of his reach, but onto the stick of Gaudiello. 2-on-2 into the blue line, or over the blue line. Gaudiello trying to play it away from the defender. It's a good defensive play made by McGregor. Here's a late pass. Martorello moving in, and there's Benoit to get back and make the defensive play. Missarella to Shepard, deflects it along. Stop by Sawicki, played up the boards. Right back down, Gaudiello. Lisica backhanding it to the near side. Nicotri gets there. Takes a hit, makes the play to Shepard. Shepard across, Gaudiello! Couldn't pull the trigger. Benoit looking for space, gets it to Missarella. Missarella out in front, loose puck. It's there, it's save made. Another save made. Zakowicz kept it all up, and now it's in. Longwood would not be denied, and they make it a one-goal game. Look at all these chances from in tight. Shepard, Nicotri, and Gaudiello, and ultimately Nicotri finds a loose puck after Zakowicz made as many saves as he possibly could. Longwood would not be denied. Nicotri from Shepard. And the Lions are within a goal against 13-1-1 ESM. Reminder, they handed ESM their lone tie on the year. Here's Benoit on the backhand save made Zakowicz. Rebound kicks free to the far boards. Held in once again by Benoit. Benoit could not get around D'Amico. D'Amico hands off for Helbig. Helbig up the far side. Breaks in. And ultimately poked off his stick by Missarella. Gaudiello behind the net. Emerges out of the zone, has Nicotri with him. Helbig on his tail, and Helbig will take it away from behind and spin it up the boards. Not out. Benoit holds in. Benoit sends it right back down low. Shepard, Gaudiello, save made. Zakowicz, rebound, Helbig. Fires it to the near side, Martorello. Martorello try to return pass, and it's taken back by Benoit. Benoit to Shepard in his skates. Battling Jablonski. Shepard to the puck, puts one out in front off a Helbig skate and behind the net. Fired around by ESM. This will be an icing against the Sharks. About 32 seconds left in the second period. ESM once led 3-0 and score now 4-3. Longwood at the end of the first period got the score back to within a goal. They trailed by 2 early here in the second and have fought back to make it a one-goal game once more. Bellaro holds into the blue line. Final 30 seconds of the period. Marchuano playing center field. Chips the puck back in. D'Amico, nearly turned it over to Tavy, but it got to the stick of Sawicki, who moves in. Sawicki, 2 assists in the game, drops it to Babinski. Back out in front. Taken away and pushed to the near boards by Bellaro. Long shot will be the last toward the goal of the period. ESM struck early shorthanded. Got a 4-2 lead, but Longwood would not be denied. Got back to within 1, 4-3 after 2. Ryan Browning will be stepping aside. We'll be right back for the conclusion of this game right after this. Third period underway. You're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Chance, save made, Kajema already had a goal in the game, was looking for number 2. It would have tied it at 4. And Longwood wasting no time with the early big chance. Kajema has it back. They've never led in the game. They quickly fell behind by 3, fought back to bring it within 1, fell behind by 2, and at the end of that period, brought it back to within 1. Here's Babinski for ESM. Playing it across, blocked. Longwood able to chip it out of the zone. Kajema. Now Marciano. Nice move, Marciano. Plenty of Sharks back on defense, but able to just steer that one toward the goal. Shepard battles for it. The puck glances off the net and out of play. The net, of course, being then that situation, the netting. Longwood getting 2 goals on the night from Nicotri. A deflection goal from Missarella that they're currently giving to Missarella. And that most recent one, there's a shot and a save made from Marciano. Another good stop by Zakowicz. Turned over, Shepard loads up, fires wide. The leading score for Longwood. That most recent opportunity off the turnover. Here's Helbig the other way, leading scorer, and he scores again. Ryan Helbig makes it 5-3 for ESM. I think that's the second time he's done that. I refer to him as the leading scorer in the league, and he'll add to his total as he rips it off the stick of Martins and in. Back come Longwood. They've been in this position before, down by 2 to start a period early. They clawed back down 3 in the first to make it a 1-goal game. They clawed back down 2 in the second to make it a 1-goal game. And they find themselves in the same situation. Benoit collides with Helbig. Helbig goes hard into the boards. Benoit making sure he's okay. And Helbig slow to get up. Back the other way, the puck. Jablonski sends it around to be played by Musto. There's Shepard backhanding one out in front. And Benoit late to getting to his point. Couldn't keep in. Has the puck back. Lions down 2. 12:30 to go. Fans on the pass. Flips it back to Nicotri. Nicotri moves in. Puck on his forehand. Takes a shot. Partially blocked before it rolls on to Zakowicz, who holds. 12:20 to go here in the third period. Helbig with goals number 37 and 38 tonight. Puck flipped out of the zone on the stick of Babinski. Babinski moves in, takes the shot, missed the net. Wraps around now on the stick of D'Amico. D'Amico down low. Rail puts it across. Backhanded by Babinski. Sharp angle shot, fought off the stick of Sawicki. Back out in front, and Martins will cover up with 11:41 to go. In the third period, you're listening to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. If you like what you hear, be sure to give the video a like. Like what you see, give the video a like. Maybe hit subscribe as that shot goes wide. Behind the net. To the far boards, back down low, put out in front and steered out of harm's way at the last moment by Bellaro. D'Amico to pick it back up in his own end. 2-goal lead now for ESM. Maresca pokes it off the stick of Rail and takes it back. Looks to skate out. Checking him from behind. Well, it's Rail, but now on the stick of Sawicki. Sawicki around Bolaro. Bolaro's stick went with him, so Bolaro forced to take the body. Now Babinski pushed that one wide. Rail behind the net. Takes another check from Bolaro. Bit of a reverse hit as this one goes all the way down and becomes an icing against Longwood. .10:35 to go, third period. 5-3, ESM leading the Longwood Lions. Nicotri, bank pass out off the stick of Gaudiello, moves in on Jablonski. Jablonski fighting off Gaudiello, down low, put out in front, Missarella did not get all of that shot. Has it back on his stick, plays it down low for Shepard. Shepard keeps it going around to the near side. Cut off by Martorello. Martorello for Lissica. Lissica moves in, partially blocked by Benoit. Down low, put out in front, rebound, no, it wouldn't go. Martins with the fabulous kick save, denying Martorello of what looked to be a surefire goal. Shepard the other way out in front. Now Benoit shoots it over the top. Missarella. Nice move. Missarella shoots. Save made by Zakowicz. It's not out. Missarella takes it back. Missarella moves in, shoots it over the top again. Benoit couldn't prevent Martorello from exiting the zone. Missarella flicks it back to Nicotri. Over to Benoit. Benoit. Through the neutral zone. Didn't like what he saw, so he circles back. Benoit again fighting through multiple checks. Cut off by Jablonski. Nicotri on him. Missarella can't hold in. Martorello takes it back. Now back on the stick of Benoit. Shepard. Crisp passing. Here's Nicotri. Nicotri on the backhand. Pad save made by Zakowicz. Missarella pushes it around to the near side. Battle ensues in the corner. Puck comes out to Helbig. In Helbig. Trying to flip it ahead to Arnold. Gets by him. He checks Missarella. Gaudiello backs him up, takes the puck away, and gets it back onto the stick of Benoit. And Benoit skating through center into the zone. Benoit taking it around. Puts it out in front. Konjema loads up, fires, deflects, possibly off of Zakowicz and over the net. Konjema trying to hold in, did for the moment, but now Lissica takes it back and moves in as Helbig joining him. Gets it over to Helbig for the shot. Missed that one wide, fired back around by Benoit. Jablonski pokes it into the zone, but the Lions able to reemerge. Beaudry checked by Babinski. Konjema pokes it off the stick of Babinski, now on the stick of Jablonski. For Sawicki. Sawicki over the line, poked away from him by Martorano. The Sharks play it back. Time is on their side with the 2-goal lead. About 7 minutes and 10 seconds left. Shot from Babinski off the post. It's rolling and wouldn't go. My, oh my. Bolaro giving Sawicki the works behind the net. The two of them are still conjoined, and we finally get a whistle. Been a relatively, or really a mostly penalty-free game. Just the one call of roughing against Sawicki back in the first period. So it's been quite a clean game. Oh, that's going to pause for the moment. Bolaro to the box, and he looks to be the only one. Bolaro, I believe, would be probably arguing it should be us both. Power play for ESM. One back by the Sharks. Long shot deflects and a save made by Martins. Helbig plays it around. Martirano try to cut it off. Sawicki back up top for Babinski. Banked along for Sawicki. Sawicki fighting through checks. Takes the shot. Goes wide. Helbig lost it. It's cleared by Benoit. A good clearing for Longwood, and what is a must kill for the Lions. Babinski head up all the way. Gets the two Helbig for the driver. Pardon me, that was Rail, and a good save made. D'Amico. Missed opportunity to clear it out by Shepard. Played back to Babinski, who sends it back down low for Sawicki, who plays it up the boards. Martirano the check, back on for Sawicki, and Shepard this time will clear it out of the zone. Under 6 to play here in the third period. 5-3 ESM, up by 2. Helbig plays it in. Rail has it knocked off his stick by Misarella. Back on the stick of D'Amico. D'Amico cuts in. Briefly broken up. Loose puck and steered out of the zone by Nicotri. It's a foot race. Misarella and Babinski. And Misarella gets there first and has his puck, the stick rather, knocked out of his hands by Babinski. He then collided with an ESM Shark. I believe it was Sawicki. And it looks like Babinski will go off for a slash. Guess the players heard me say it's been a relatively almost penalty-free game and said, well, gotta try to change that. Can't have a penalty-free game. Or almost penalty-free game. 5:15 or 14 to go. Third period, will skate 4 aside. It'll eventually be a power play for Longwood. Misarella off the face-off win. Shot got blocked by Martirello, who fires down. That's going to be an icing. They're not shorthanded yet. Martirello's confused. He swore they were shorthanded. Even some ESM fans explaining to each other how that's icing. It's 4-on-4. Helbig as Misarella goes down, tracks the puck back across. Martirello, save made by Martins. Back the other way. Benoit to his backhand. Benoit just couldn't fit it inside the post. Good stop made by Zakowicz. Babinski. ESM already a short-handed goal in the game. Pardon me, this is Jablonski, the shot. Goes wide. Martirello. ESM are now short-handed. And the stick of Benoit catches Nicotri as that shot deflects over the net. Lissica, minute and 3 seconds to go. Excellent kill thus far for ESM. Longwood finally able to outlet. Got a yellow. Sticked away by Jablonski. Played up the far boards and out. And getting to it quickly. Rail plays it to Helbig. Helbig the shot and a save made. Martins didn't know where the rebound was at first, but he's quick to cover up. A little over 3:50 to go. 5-3, 39 seconds left on the power play to Longwood. That seems to not have really gotten going much at all. Puck's been stuck in their own zone. Credit the Great penalty killing of ESM. Face-off one in the defensive end by the Lions. Marchuano. Lead pass deflected by Nicotri. No icing. But ESM get there first and are quick to clear. And back out the other way they come. Long shot blocked by Marchuano. Played back down low. Loose puck picked up by Shepard. Now for Bellaro. Gaudiello has a roll off his stick. And 2 seconds in one. And we're back to even. As there's another save made off the shot of Sawicki by Martins. Nicotri try to bank it around Martins, or rather Sawicki. Gaudiello for Nicotri, who moves in. Nicotri leaves it for Gaudiello, who moves in, shoots, had 5-0 open, and just missed. What a save by Zakowicz. We'll take another look at what Gaudiello saw here as he moves in. The pass gets taken away. Shot is the right call all the way. And he saw that room, 5-hole. And a combination of just getting under the puck a bit too much and the 5-hole getting sealed up by Zakowicz. Babinski the other way. Misarella on him. Trying to spin away from Misarella. Now Konjema. Konjema try to get it up to Maresca. Got blocked. Take it away for a moment, but here's Sawicki. Back the other way on his backhand. Poked at by Misarella. Kept in at the line. Great keep in. Played down low. Pushed just wide. Babinski to the loose puck. Back to D'Amico. D'Amico, the wrister. Save made Martins, and he will quickly pounce on the rebound. 2:14 to go. In the third period, 5-3. ESM leading Longwood. And looks like we're going to have a timeout here. Not sure who called it. It'll give me some time to recap this game. And it's been a good one. Here at the JV level, Longwood and ESM. ESM got going early, scoring a little over 30 seconds into the game. Colson Babinski from Ryan Sawicki, 1-0, and then less than a minute later, Ryan Helbig made it 2-0, and about a minute and a half later, Luke Raley scores from Ryan Sawicki. Sawicki's second assist of the game. It's 3-0 ESM. It's looking like Longwood are going to be blown out of the water, and that's when Konjema with 3:25 left puts in the first Longwood goal. Taby Bellaro the assist. Misarella's shot from the point deflected by Nicotri out in front, made it 3-2. ESM has responded by making it 4-2. Longwood made it 4-3, and ESM made it 5-3 to start the third period. Longwood trying to make it a 1-goal game once more. Gaudiello in the corner. Put it out in front. Loose puck. Steered away by Jablonski. Jablonski will try to flip it out of the zone, and it will eventually bounce out. Onto the stick of Misarella. Misarella knifes his way in. Takes a long shot. Blocked by D'Amico. D'Amico outlets to Helbig. Empty net Longwood. Helbig looking at the cage. It's blocked. Big block by Benoit, who will step up to the puck and move in. Benoit, backhand pass, intercepted and fired out. Shepard has it. Longwood need a goal, and they need a goal now. Benoit into the Shark zone. On his backhand, playing it to himself, trying to get around D'Amico. Puts it back up for Misarella. Long shot, pass, save, rebound is there, and a save made by Sawicki. Oh, I did that again by Zakowicz. Great save out in front. Not one, but two. Face off to the right of the ESM netminder. Zakowicz goes all the way down and will not be in the empty net. It is in fact an icing. Face off back to the right of Zakowicz. Nikotri to take the draw for Longwood. Bolaro lined up to his left and a little bit behind. It's won though by ESM. They quickly flip it out of the zone. It will definitely not be an icing. Missarella gets there first, got it across to Benoit. Benoit streaking up the ice, weaving into the zone. Benoit, long shot, gloved by Zakowicz, and he'll hold. About 46 seconds to go, and we'll have a discussion, it seems, in front of the net. Perhaps a meeting of sorts I'm not invited to. Players exchange how-do-you-dos out in front of the net before breaking up and heading to take another draw. Very important draw. Nikotri tried to win it forward, comes back to Benoit. One-timer off the boards, was going wide, hit the stick of Gaudiello. Gaudiello battle in the corner. Just pinned up to the boards by Sawicki. Eventually it comes free, put out in front. Didn't quite get there. Back to the point. Benoit through traffic out in front. Save, rebound was there for Gaudiello. Pokes it back to Missarella. The long shot, save made again by Zakowicz. Through heaps of traffic out in front. Zakowicz has stood tall. Huge part of why ESM are up by 2. I think back to that Shepard breakaway as well that he stopped. Face off to the left of Zakowicz. Stalemate of a draw, dug free by Longwood for the moment. Nikotri takes it back, spun it toward the net. Another shot comes and another save for Zakowicz. We got to update the time here. We got 12, not 7 seconds left. Longwood trying to draw within 1 for the 3rd time tonight. Face-off won again by the Lions. It comes out of the zone. I mean, that'll do it, but the Lions showing a lot of fight against the top dogs of ESM. But it is ESM who get the win. And they don't ask how, they ask how many. And it's number 14 for the ESM Sharks as they defeat the Longwood Lions 5-3. 2 more goals for Ryan Helbig. He's up to 38 on the year. Just an absurd number. 2 assists for Sawicki, both coming in that first period. And an overall outstanding performance from both netminers, but especially Damian Zakowicz, who is otherworldly for ESM, especially in that 3rd period. 14-1-1 ESM, 6-9-1 now Longwood. And that'll do it for our coverage here tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. From our cameraman, John Malizzi, I'm Ryan Brownigan, and I hope to see you next time.